Asante Maye.
The arrival of His Excellency, President of the Republic.
We say we are proud and honored to be part of your exemplary leadership.
To bring this magnificent edifice into fruition. And we are very optimistic that this airport will soon become one of the busiest airports, not only in the country, but the whole sub-region.
I am also pleased to announce that this new terminal comes with a brand new fire station and a newly built air traffic control tower and radar system, which were originally scheduled to complete in phase 3.
Start operation in June. In the meantime, runway no mukuzwa omoye. In June, near Bubu Danibi, no more twice. That's September,
the chief imam, on Grand Madavano, Munina, Gramophonina, and Fly Fria, and Grammy to balance the Minuyako.
And he said, Wontumi has mandated and directed and commanded that we bought the plane on his behalf. And even though I protested that I didn't bring my luggage, he said, Wontumi said that if you have only a cloth on, go on board. So I see myself here, what is the plane?
Remember, if you are going to have a meet me yet. And that I have 419. 10 years before when it was. Me yet. That's why,
yeah, do my idea, pa. Be my baby, one baby.
I consider being him said, a crown or Obreno. Until them sister say, Sir, airport to say no, a boy Santa Mai. It's a net and another than Quakufa, a shot Santa Man Munyam. And see a boy, Ama Santa Man who say, MPP in a bar, or Moya near Mamma set a ya Santa Man Munyam. And to Quabi Asono, Ashanti region, we are going to use our vote to thank MPP and another than Quakufa.
Santamasu TV, yes, so Mosompa.
Yamaha phone a TF Aquababa Santamasu TV, I'm a free precope, and never be am do Jine, a Kumasi International Airport, a Santaman Temu Machine Jina Biafra, Minister of Transport, a Diama Ashanti region, and I'm penny for a pound to ma. Internet Jabre, the Bacoso video me a Biani, the Babas, so my Santamasi TV near Coswa Yastro, or your for and I heard media never subscribe to your channel. No. What shall you make the news of an aqua chicken bench? I'm any part of one near who they want to so at it. Office like can make a comment. I want any idea again to the far. Santamasu TV. Yes, some more some Pamia Media Massum and Edem Medin, Adriana this year, Bediaco.
Respectfully, shall we all be on our feet as we welcome the system occupant of the boarding stool, the king of Ashanti, His Majesty Wontumi Saint Wontumi II.
As part of activities marking the 25th anniversary of His Majesty Wontumi Osei the Second, I encourage you to be at Jabrim on Sunday, the 12th of May, for the clamors of the 25th anniversary of His Majesty. And that will be the biggest Akwesida for the year. That will happen on the 12th of May, Sunday, at exactly 9 o'clock. Make sure you find a seat as we adore. And we say thank you, Your Majesty, for your wisdom, your progress and development for Asanteman. Consider where any enemy is here. Now, and no, and I open so at Najum. Now, actually, we are singing as Asantu Obichre. Etimomeka open so, they need a consider. I consider we are a dear enemy. A bonon na so kente number fro. Fita number fro. Mamunya fe. Sansa sada de die. We are seeing a niche. Jabrim o Meshia. Opim so, Fie Adronu enumnie. And now, about some by me, so the Yame as I may open a mobile. And tea, consider where the enemy I'd like to acknowledge the presence of the MP4 Achuma Babi just South, Honorable Emmanuel Ajay Anjay, as I welcome the MP4 Asante Achem Santra, Honorable Kwame Ayimadu Anji, also the MP4 Odotobri, Honorable Emmanuel Asante Mamu Mienfia Chile Kumasi Mishe Jinabia Ewana Yepro Ubibe Visa Sena Yepo Yedei Ebona Nado Dankwa She Opim Swono Enune Duswe Asante Maye Mumawe Ilaye Di Opim Swechi Efine Kwe Friend Kumasi Airport Biem your friend of Prempeh, the first international airport. Asante Mine, Nane, Dawasienso, Nane. Asante Masi, Dawasienso. Asante Kotoko, Waya. Asante Masi, Dawasienso.
Shall we now rise again for the arrival of His Excellency, the President of the Republic,
Yes.
members of parliament, CEOs of government, members of the diplomatic corps, the media, and all the prominent, all the important personalities, all of them are all here. I can see the Interior Minister, Honorable Henry Kote, and other leading personalities, all at the podium, all around. The President and other members has just arrived at an Prempeh, the first international airport.
The national anthem.
If you have the Ghana flag, you wave the Ghana flag. We thank you so much. We thank you so much. Good afternoon, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. Today, my heart is filled with joy and pride as I welcome you to the grand commissioning of the terminal of Prempeh, the first international airport right here in Kumasi, the garden city of West Africa. A round of applause for His Excellency Ado Dankwa Akufo-Addo. Your Excellency, we applaud you for making this dream a reality. We are equally honored by the presence of the Prime Minister of Trinidad and Tobago, Dr. Christopher Rowley. Round of applause for the Prime Minister of Trinidad and Tobago. Of course, the First Lady of Trinidad and Tobago. Thank you so much, Madam, for being here, the First Lady. Indeed, we are humbled by the gracious presence of our King, whose profound leadership has guided Ashanti Kingdom with wisdom and progress. The 16th occupant of the golden stool, His Royal Majesty Wontumi Osei Tutu II. Your Majesty, we continue to extend our sincere congratulations on your 25th anniversary. As I take this opportunity once again to invite you on the 12th of May to join us celebrate the biggest Aquacida of the year. Your Excellency, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I am delighted to welcome our able and dynamic Minister of Transport, Honorable Kweku Ufori Asiama. Thank you so much, Honorable. And as a welcome, also the Managing Director of Ghana Airports Company Limited, Mrs. Yvonne Nana Afriye Opare, and the entire board members, management of the Ghana Airports Company Limited, as I commend personally the tireless efforts of the regional manager, Mr. Kojo Abrifa Sakode. A round of applause for the Kumasi regional manager. Your Excellencies, Your Majesty, help me to commend the presence of the Chairman of the Council of State, Nana Otu-Sribo II, the Mahine of Jamin Traditional Area. And I welcome also the Honorable Minister of Energy, the MP for Manchester South, Honorable Dr. Matthew Puku Prempeh. I recognize the presence of the Ashanti Regional Minister, Honorable Simon Osei Mensah. And again recognize the presence of the Honorable Minister of Interior, Honorable Henry Koti. It is with pride and honor that I welcome the Minister of Education, the MP for Musumche, Honorable Dr. Yao Osei Aduchu. And of course, welcome the General Secretary of the New Patriotic Party, Lawyer Justin Kodia Prempeh, aka Okumkom. And again recognize, Your Excellencies, Your Majesty, I'd like to recognize again the presence of the former minister, the former majority leader, the Minister of Parliamentary Affairs, the MP for Swami, Honorable Osei Mensah Bonsu. And as I recognize, it is with humbleness that I welcome the British High Commissioner, Her Excellency Harriet Thompson. Reverend Dr. Seth Frempeh Coleman to give us the opening prayer. A round of applause for the Chairman of the Council, the Christian Council in Ashanti, Reverend Dr. Seth Frempeh Coleman.
Invisible Holy God, we are very grateful for making it possible for us to gather here for this ceremony this afternoon. We thank you for granting your traveling mercies to our President, Nana Akufo-Addo, and his entourage, and the leaders of this country to construct a well-befitting international airport to us, the people of Ashanti, and to Ghana. We need the security, your security presence. And unless the Lord watches over the city, the watchman stays awake in vain. So Lord, we pray that you provide the absolute security this place might need. May this airport promote businesses and prosperity. May it promote and attract investors into the city and into Ghana. We pray for the management of this airport that diligently and effectively. We also pray for the president of this nation, Nana Akufo-Addo, that he will be anointed with fresh oil to accomplish all his vision for the nation. And before he ends his term, he could comfortably say with Paul that I have fought the good fight,
and I have run the race. Lord, be with him, protect him, give him good health, give him peace to steer the affairs of this nation. Father, we pray committing this meeting into your hands.
16 years.
Thank you very much. Your Excellency, Nana Adodankwa Akufo-Addo, President of the Republic of Ghana. Your Excellency, the Prime Minister of Trinidad and Tobago, Kev Christopher Rowley, and the First Lady of Trinidad and Tobago. Your Royal Majesty, Otumfuo Osei-Tutu II, the Asantehene, the Chairman of the Council of State, Honorable Ministers of State, Members of Parliament, the Board Chairman, Nananom, distinguished invited guests, my good friends from the media, ladies and gentlemen. It is my greatest pleasure and heart desire to warmly welcome you all to the commissioning of the Nana Agyemang Prempeh the First International Airport here in Kumasi. On behalf of Otumfuo Osei-Tutu II, the Asantehene, the chiefs and the good people of the region, I say a warm akwaba to your excellencies, the President of the Republic of Ghana and the Prime Minister of Trinidad and Tobago, and all other dignitaries here present. It is always a great honor for us in the region to host the first gentleman of the land and other very special guests. I must say that today is a cherished dream come true, and I take this opportunity to thank the organizers of this commissioning program for an excellent job. The commissioning could not have come at an appropriate time than the period of Silver Jubilee celebrations of the ascensions of His Royal Majesty Otumfuo Osei-Tutu II to the throne as Asantehene, Nana Wonkwaso, Nana Yamau Ayiko. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, the Asante region is not only rich in culture and history, but also has enormous economic potentials. The region is characterized by a diverse economic landscape, driven by gold, mining, agriculture, trading and commerce, manufacturing, services, and tourism. To fully unlock this potential and propel the region into a vibrant economic hub, we must ensure that we have the necessary infrastructure in place to facilitate growth and connectivity on a global scale. The international airport represents more than just a physical infrastructure. It symbolizes our collective aspiration for the economic growth, regional connectivity, and global integration. It will serve as a gateway to the world, facilitate trade, tourism, and investment opportunities for the good of not only the people of Kumasi and Shati region, but the entire nation. We are profoundly grateful to the MPP government for the unwavering support throughout the planning and construction phases of this project. Your tireless efforts have been a driving force behind its success, and we are privileged to have a leader who is deeply committed to the welfare and prosperity of our people. Your Excellency, your presence here not only signifies the importance of this momentous occasion, but also underscores your unwavering commitment to the progress and development of Ashanti region and the nation as a whole. Indeed, your vision, leadership, dedication have been instrumental in realizing this remarkable milestone. Through your foresight and determination, you have transformed our dream of an international airport in Kumasi to a tangible reality that will undoubtedly uplift our region and propel us towards greater heights. This was not easy because there were challenges and obstacles, but with resilience, determination, unwavering commitment, we have overcome them all, and we are proud of what we have accomplished together. Your Excellency, we wish to acknowledge the numerous infrastructure projects. We say we are proud and honored to be part of your exemplary leadership. Your sterling legacies will be remembered by generations upon generations. We will continue to work tirelessly to maximize the potential of this infrastructure. We will also strive to uphold the highest standards of service, safety, and efficiency. Your Excellency, Mr. President, permit me to express my gratitude to His Royal Majesty Otumfuo Osei II for his strong support and contributions towards the success of this project. Additionally, I wish to express my appreciation to the Minister for Transport, Honorable Kwaku Ofori-Esiama, and his predecessors, Honorable Cecilia Abradapa, and the late Honorable Joseph Kofi Aga, the team at the Ministry, and the Ghana Airports Company Limited for their commitment to the completion of the Kumasi International Airport. My appreciation also goes to Contractor Construction UK Limited and everyone who has contributed in diverse ways to the completion of the airport, including the builders, designers, and architects. We are indeed very proud of this beautiful edifice. On this note, Your Excellency, Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, Your Royal Majesty Otumfuo Osei II, distinguished invited guests, ladies and gentlemen, once again, I welcome all of you to this memorable program, and the good Lord bless us all. Thank you very much for your kind attention. May God bless us all. Thanks.
The Ashanti Regional Minister, Honorable Simon Osei Mensah. Well, Honorable, the next time that I'll travel with you to say the United States of America or maybe London, we will not go to Accra, book a hotel or sleep in your house in Accra, but we will leave our houses here, fly from Kumasi, and then we will go to London and USA. Put your hands together for His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo for Osei II. This is a dream come true. Mr. Isaac Ejiri, as a welcome, Honorable Alfredo Bain MP for Bibiani Amiaso Bekwai, we thank you for gracing this occasion. At this point in time, I'd like to invite the Director General, Ghana Civil Aviation Authority, Engineer Charles Kreku, to give us a remark. Round of applause.
Thank you. His Excellency, the President of the Republic of Ghana, Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, His Excellency, the Prime Minister of Trinidad and Tobago, Dr. Christopher Kip Raleigh, and First Lady of Trinidad and Tobago, His Royal Majesty Otumfuo Osei II, the Chairman of Council of State, Nana Oto Siribod II, Honorable Minister for Transport, Honorable Kwaku Ofori-Esiama, Ashanti Regional Minister, Honorable Simon Osei Mensah, Ministers of State, Members of Parliament, Nananom, members of the Diplomatic Corps, friends of the media, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. It is a delight and heartwarming to be present at this auspicious occasion where Ghana is again counting the gains made in the aviation industry with the commissioning of this ultra-modern, magnificent terminal building and air traffic management system, including a secondary surveillance radar system. As the regulator of the aviation industry and the air traffic service provider, we have been working together with the airports operator, Ghana Airports Company Limited, to bring this magnificent edifice into fruition. And we are very optimistic that this airport will soon become one of the busiest airports, not only in the country, but the whole sub-region. Your Excellency, Mr. President, with the installation of the radar systems in Kumasi, will ensure comprehensive radar coverage across the Accra Flight Information Region, which is the territorial airspace of Ghana and a large portion of the ocean. Equipped with these advanced capabilities, the Kumasi radar provides air traffic controllers with vital information essential for the effective separation and management of aircraft, thereby facilitating the smooth and orderly flow of air traffic. The functionality of the Kumasi radar extends beyond the provision of regular surveillance services. It offers both the approach and the en route control services, which ensures optimization of the use of our airspace as well as minimizing delays. We ensure that we always have total radar coverage in the continental airspace of Accra FIR, with Kumasi and Tamale serving as backup for Accra. Mr. President, Ghana's commitment in ensuring Accra's compliance to safety and security is further manifested by the ongoing construction of a modern air navigation services center at the Kotka International Airport to provide safe and secure, efficient air navigation services. The facility is the second largest ANS center on the African continent after a similar one in South Africa. The new facility will modernize operations and enhance safety within the Accra Flight Information Region. As I speak, the project is about 99% complete and will be commissioned soon. These efforts by government are to ensure that our airspace remains the safest airspace on the African continent and beyond. Ghana has also demonstrated its commitment to Accra's high safety and security standards through its recent exceptional performance in the Accra Universal Safety Oversight Audit, which Ghana scored 89.89, the highest in Africa. All these have contributed to mitigating potential risks while fostering a safer and a cleaner environment for air travel. Your Excellency, with Ghana being a signatory to both the Yamoussoukro decision and the Single African Air Transport Market Initiative, the inauguration of the Prempeh the first international airport will expand air transport services both within and beyond Ghana. Specifically, Annex 9 of the Chicago Convention, Ghana Civil Aviation Authority established the National Air Transport Facilitation Committee to oversee the implementation of the National Air Transport Facilitation Program. The objective of this program is to maintain a safe and a secure civil aviation environment in which services are delivered in a reliable and efficient manner, and to maximize the efficiency of border clearance formalities while achieving and maintaining a high quality security and effective law enforcement. Kotoka International Airport has seen a continued improvement in the handling of passengers, and we will ensure that such high standards are replicated at Prempeh the first international airport and other airports. Your Excellency, it is worthy to note that with the support of government and especially the Minister of Transport, the Ghana Civil Aviation Authority has granted approval to some foreign airlines such as ITA Airways to operate direct flight between Rome and Accra. These services will commence in June next month. The presence of Igbo Air Nigeria has also improved flight connectivity between Ghana and Nigeria. Several airlines, including Ethiopian Airlines, British Airways, Turkish Airlines, have been granted approvals to increase their flight frequencies and also operate to new destinations from Accra. In conclusion, Mr. President, we want to reiterate that the Ghana Civil Aviation Authority will continue to ensure and work in collaboration with Ghana Airport Company Limited and other stakeholders for the continued improvement in the aviation industry in the country into the fourth industrial revolution. Let me also use this opportunity to congratulate Nana Asantehene on his 25th anniversary as King of Asanteman, and also to wish him a belated happy birthday. God bless our beloved country Ghana, God bless Asanteman, and God bless us all. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Director General. With all the vim, with all this strength in me, that this terminal is one of the most beautiful terminals we have in Africa. Round of applause for yourself. This magnificent edifice is one of the best in Africa. I've traveled far and wide, and I'm telling you, what I see here is magnificent. And we thank you, Your Excellency. We thank you, Your Majesty. As I now invite the Managing Director of the Ghana Airports Company Limited, Mrs. Yvonne Nana Friye Opare, to give us a short remarks.
His Excellency, the President of the Republic and Commander-in-Chief of the Ghana Armed Forces, His Royal Majesty Otumfuo Osei-Tutu Asantehene, His Excellency, the Prime Minister of the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago, Dr. Keith Christopher Rowley, First Lady of Trinidad and Tobago, Mrs. Rowley, Nananom, our esteemed chiefs, Minister of Transport, Honorable Kweku Ofori-Siama, and all ministers of state present here today. The British High Commissioner to Ghana, Miss Harriet Thompson, Honorable Members of Parliament, Metropolitan, Municipal and District Chief Executives, Heads of Departments of Government Agencies, Board and Management of Ghana Airports Company Limited and Ghana Civil Aviation Authority, religious and traditional leaders, members of security services, members of Council of State, our esteemed stakeholders, the representatives of various airlines, civil aviation, immigration, customs, national security, and all other agencies and vendors working hand in hand with us at all our airports across our country. Distinguished guests gathered here today, all protocols observed. It is with great honor to stand before you today on this monumental occasion as we gather to celebrate the actualization of a journey which started in 2018 when sod was cut and ground was broken to begin the building of this beautiful modern edifice of an airport which shall be known as Prempeh the First International Airport. The journey through the life cycle of this project has been one of unwavering commitment, persistence in reaching the desired goals, and dedication of several teams and individuals who have worked tirelessly and around the clock to bring us to the fully completed project phase today. To the contractor, consultants, team of all workers, I say Ayiko. This airport expansion project was conceived in 3 phases. Phase 1, which was completed in 2014, entailed a newly rehabilitated runway and the installation of aeronautical ground lighting, which paved the way for domestic airlines to commence night operations. Phase 2, which started in 2018, and is being commissioned today includes the provision of brand new international terminal built from scratch with a throughput capacity of 800,000 passengers per annum, a new apron and taxi link, a new access road to the airport, a newly built car park, provision and installation of perimeter and security fence walls, an electricity substation, bulk utility services. I am also pleased to announce that this new terminal comes with a brand new fire station and a newly built air traffic control tower and radar system, which were originally scheduled to complete in phase 3. However, we are happy to say that through the effective management and resources, these have been fast-tracked and completed as part of phase 2. It is worth noting that just recently, Egypt Air Airbus 320 landed here in Prempeh, the first international airport, disembarked passengers and took off successfully. As we celebrate the commissioning of this international airport, we must not forget the responsibility that comes with it. We must ensure that the airport doesn't only serve purposes of today and a few years ahead, but it must be maintained so that it can stand the test of time and serve future generations. Ghana Airport Company Limited assures Kumasi and Ghana that this facility will be maintained and enhanced as required to make and keep it as a premier destination in West Africa. In closing, I would like to express my profound gratitude to the government of Ghana for its steadfast support, logistically and financially, in making this vision a reality. I would also like to thank His Royal Majesty Otumfuo Osei Tutu II for the pivotal role he has played in galvanizing support and for this project, and for his encouragement and inspiration in ensuring that the completion of this project comes to pass. To the amazing, dedicated workers of Ghana Airport Company Limited, I say thank you for your continued commitment to ensuring that this new airport, alongside all other airports in Ghana, will run efficiently, securely, and effectively as we continue to give our passengers an enjoyable travel experience through all our terminals. Thank you, and God bless us all.
A big round of applause for Mrs. Yvonne Nana Afriye Opare. And indeed, it's refreshing to hear that, yes, you'll be able to fly from here to other parts of the world. So on the 1st of June, thank you for reminding me that on the 1st of June, I will fly from the Prempeh, the first international airport, to Wembley to watch the match between Real Madrid and Dortmund. I will fly, and I'm flying with a board member of the Ghana Airport Company, the legendary Kwabena Ajapon, Kwabena Ayabua. Oluwa! Kwabena, are you here? Thank you so much. Meanwhile, the entire board members of the Ghana, the management of the Ghana Airport Company, they are all here under the chairmanship of Mr. Paul Adam Ochre. So the management members are all here. Mr. Kwabena Jakete Nyako, Madam Philomena Sam, Mr. Kwabena Yabua Oluwa, Mr. Kojo Ejiri Danso, Air Commodore Jervis Winner is also here. Mr. Nathaniel Amono Wilson is also here. And of course, Mr. Tay Ajerico is also here. As indeed acknowledge the presence of Honorable Kwame Osei Prempeh, MD for Goyle. I'll be flying from here to Wembley through the Heathrow Airport. It is appropriate to invite the British High Commissioner, Her Excellency Harriet, to give us a few remarks. Put your hands together for the British High Commissioner.
Your Excellency President Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo, President of the Republic of Ghana, His Royal Majesty Otumfuo Asei-Tutu II Asantehene, Honourable Kweku Ofori-Asiyama, Minister for Transport, the Honourable Prime Minister and First Lady of Trinidad and Tobago, all dignitaries, Nana Nong, all protocols observed, please allow me to stand on existing protocols, and thank you for the invitation to join you here today. It's an absolute privilege and pleasure to be part of the commissioning of this fantastic new building, and I extend my heartfelt congratulations to the Ministry of Transport and to Ghana Airports Company Limited for the remarkable achievement that we're celebrating today. The Nana Adjumang Prempeh I International Airport is designed and built to world-class standards, as we've heard, and we look forward to seeing the socio-economic benefits that it will bring to the people of this region and to the wider country. With a projected annual passenger volume of 1 million people, this airport is poised to generate substantial commercial opportunities and to foster the growth of the tourism industry for the people of Asante-Man and Ghana. The city of Kumasi has been a renowned commercial hub for centuries, and it is now directly connected to the rest of the world. I hope to see businesses and tourists taking advantage of this new route and look forward to seeing the economic dividend that will create. I would like to congratulate Contractor UK for the successful completion of this project, undertaken with support from the UK government through UK Export Finance. With over 1,200 jobs created by this project, it showcases the positive impact of the UK government's commitment to supporting Ghana's economic growth. This project is one of many examples of collaboration between the UK and Ghana. Last year, I attended the commissioning of Tamale International Airport, also supported by UK government and built by a UK company. And earlier this week, my deputy was at Blue Skies, a British agricultural company here in Ghana, for the visit of His Excellency President Akufo-Addo. Blue Skies relies on Ghana's airports to export its goods to Europe, a clear example of the trade opportunities that infrastructure projects such as this airport create. I'm delighted that trade between the UK and Ghana has remained strong over the years, with trade in goods and services now standing at £2.3 billion sterling. Overall, approximately 40,000 tonnes of freight was moved through Ghana's airports last year, and I want to see that number go up as this fantastic new airport comes into service. The UK-Ghana Trade Partnership Agreement, as well as the African Continental Free Trade Area, will be instrumental in that increase. The British High Commission, through our Business and Trade team, supports both UK and Ghanaian businesses to invest, to grow and to export. We have a global network of government and private sector partners that provide tailored solutions to industry, facilitating trade and investment between the UK and Ghana. And the UK is world-renowned for construction, building infrastructure that stands the test of time. Central to our infrastructure offer is a partnership approach. British companies working together with local companies, sharing expertise and complementing local delivery. The UK offers high-quality design, construction and equipment supply, and we look forward to many more collaborations in Ghana. 2024 continues to be a very special year for Kumasi, with the reopening of Mincha Palace Museum, the celebration of the Asante-Hene's Silver Jubilee, and now the opening of this airport, representing another milestone for the city of Kumasi. As we celebrate the commissioning of Nana Adjumang Prempeh I International Airport, I wish the people of Asante-Man and Ghana every success as we witness the new opportunities that this airport will create. I'm delighted that the UK-Ghana partnership has resulted in today's commissioning, and I look forward to my future visits to Kumasi through this impressive new facility. Mesdames, Moasi.
The British Side Commissioner, your next visit will be from the Heathrow Airport to the Prempeh, the first international airport, straight in Kumasi. We thank you so much. Time to express our gratitude to every individual involved in the realization of this magnificent edifice. We are talking about the engineers, the architects, the construction workers, the government officials, the airport community who have dedicated their time, resources, and expertise to make this edifice a wonderful one. Now at this point, I'd like to invite the Honorable Minister of Transports, Honorable Kweku Ofori Asiama, to give us a short remark. A big round of applause. He's been working so hard. This is just one of them.
Your Excellency, Nana Danko Akufo-Addo, the President of Ghana, Your Excellency, the Prime Minister of Trinidad and Tobago, Mr. Kurt Christopher Rari, and the First Lady of Trinidad and Tobago, His Royal Majesty, Wontumi Setutu II, Asante Hene, the Chairman of the Council of State, Dasirwe Ochiosrebo, Yabehin, Her Excellency, the High Commissioner of United Kingdom to Ghana, Ms. Harriet Thompson, the Honorable Ashanti Regional Minister, Mr. Simon Osemenstan, Honorable Ministers of State, Deputy Ministers of State, Honorable Members of Parliament, the Chairman and members of Parliamentary Senate Committee on Roads and Transport, members of the Diplomatic Corps, the management and staff of the Ministry of Transport, the board, management and staff of Ghana Airport Company Limited, the board, management and staff of Ghana Civil Aviation Authority, Metropolitan, Municipal and District Chief Executives, the directors of Contractor UK, the project consultant, ADK Consortium, religious and traditional leaders, members of the security services, captains of the industry, members of the media fraternity, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. Indeed, I am truly honored today to be here on this very important occasion for the commission of the new airport terminal, the radar system, and the control tower of Prempeh, the first international airport. Ladies and gentlemen, I think a lot has been said, and if I'm permitted by His Excellency, I should say thank you all of you and take my seat. But before I do so, to be bad on my part, if I do not thank His Excellency the President, not only for his presence, but I can tell you that the difficulty he went through during the COVID period, when we had some challenges concerning our finances, to make sure that the finance minister, my good self, should find money to complete this superb edifice. Your Excellency, thank you very much, and may God continue to bless you. To His Royal Majesty, Wontumi Setutu II, I'm sure during the difficult period, I was sent to him several times, by His Excellency the President, to consult him. And anytime I came to him and he saw my demeanor, he said, I know what you are going through, but I know you can do it. Wontumi, may God continue to bless you as you celebrate 25 years of your installment as the King of the Great Kingdom, Ashanti. Ladies and gentlemen, to my predecessors, Honorable Sir Bradapa and the late Kufiada, for the role they played during the attempt that this project started. But I think, Mr. President, I can also thank myself for seeing through that this project has come to a fruition. Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, Kumasi Airport, as many of you may be aware, has been in existence for a little over 80 years. Until the 90s, it operated as a military airport serving the British Royal Army during the World War II and was later upgraded to support domestic operations. Since then, the airport has undergone several rehabilitations and upgrades with a view to position it as an alternative to the Kotoka International Airport to drive socio-economic growth and development. In pursuit of this development objective, the phased development approach was adopted to ensure passenger safety and comfort while ensuring that Kumasi had a fully functional international airport. The first phase consisted of the rehabilitation of the runway and installation of airfield light and aeronautic ground light to facilitate nighttime operations at the airport. Following this, His Excellency the President Danko Akufo-Addo in October 2018 performed the groundbreaking work for the second and third phase involving the construction of a new passenger terminal and a related facility to handle about 1 million passengers, as well as the extension of existing runway to enable the airport to accommodate wide-body aircraft such as Boeing 737-800, among other aviation-related facilities. These developments undoubtedly will cater for the ever-changing aviation industry and provide an unmatched experience for all airline passengers. The expanded airport with state-of-the-art facilities will transfer the very concept of comfort and convenience. Indeed, the project being adored today has been as a result of effort of many who have contributed in diverse ways to make today a living reality. More importantly, I want to acknowledge the contribution of the former minister, like I've said, Honorable Siadapa and the Kofiada. When I took over as a minister responsible for aviation sector, I took personal interest in the works my predecessors have started and followed up with visits to appraise myself on the progress of the work. On one of those visits, I paid a courtesy call to His Royal Majesty Otumfuo Setutu, who also gave me his support and blessing to see to its completion. Therefore, on such a special occasion, like I've already said, I want all of you to join me to express my appreciation to all the players who have contributed in diverse ways for the success of this project. Mr. President, the commission of the terminal and its ancillary facilities such as the radar and the control tower does not mark the end of the work. We will commence full commercial operation at the terminal after completion of the operational readiness and airport transfer, what we call ORAT, by the end of June. This will give us the opportunity, ladies and gentlemen, to identify and correct any issues that may arise. I therefore want to use the opportunity to entreat the contractor and the consultant that when such issues are brought to their attention, they should promptly address them. Mr. President, Otumfuo, ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, construction is still ongoing in relation to the taxi link and runway extension. The runway extension, ladies and gentlemen, is supposed to be completed, all things being equal, between August and September. Mr. President, the construction is still ongoing, and the reason why we are commissioning this terminal is to enable us, after 2 months, to move in here so that to give us the opportunity to break part of the old terminal and the old VIP, which is part of the extension of the runway and also the apron. The aviation industry, Mr. President, is showing resilience and consistent growth as a result of government's continued support for the sector. As I speak, both domestic and international passenger numbers have shown strong growth potentials, with domestic passenger numbers exceeding pro-COVID-19 condition by 23.4% as the year ending 2023. This is indeed a historic performance which underscores the strong government support that our air transport sector enjoys. The airport ultimately will be the gateway that will serve as a driver for economic development, strengthen international relationships, and inspire all who come into contact with us. Much as government work to create a vibrant aviation industry, it is also important that we take steps to urgently address the creeping challenges, including encroachment on airport lands. It is an issue that threatens future expansion if not immediately addressed. It is also important that the operation of the airport is in accordance with ICAO standards and recommended practices. We must all do what we can to ensure that the investment that has gone into this project does not go waste for the people of this country. The ministry on its part, Mr. President, will continue to pursue strategies to make Ghana's aviation hub within the West African region and beyond. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, in conclusion, I would like to acknowledge the collective effort and commitment of all stakeholders and organizations involved in this project. I extend my heartfelt gratitude to the engineers and architects who designed this magnificent structure, the contractor UK, and the consultant ADK Consortium, who has brought this magnificent edifice to life, as well as the board and management of Ghana Airport Company Limited, the Ghana Civil Aviation Authority, and the funding agency. Your support has made this endeavor a reality. Mr. President, answer the transfer. The person power chow. I make a kakrana and me chrome. Don't know say me haya omutiemi. Omututiemi. Say enne. Omambanyi ni otumfotia. Omobe kati. Omobe commission. Prempeh the first international airport. This magnificent terminal. The radar, any control tower. The managing director can be so phase 2 no. Na only the terminal ne pe. On Mampany trans was there be CNC terminal pe. Ni enya control tower. Ni enya radar. We enya functional. And you afraid na no was phase 3 no. Yam family nim e me ka phase 2 no. The yam see terminal wins Insiwa and your French. And she did buy him and then I did see what you now. A bit of cancer airport no go and no more comes. I am back. Airport to be anywhere you read that. If you're a serious country, airport to be anywhere you read construction that. Because I look play more to construction here costs are uko hitula. Na mami bruni on make we are much nothing. Was it every day construction is going on? Who called Dubai Airport? Construction is going on. Na yeba, na yanya kwai na old terminal no. The to me bueku because ye mu baby emu, ni emu VIP na. Runway no, aye malu pe to me fra abrochira ba no. Entume nye. Entibusu mu mienu no. Ni aye taxi way na wie. Ni aye trans ni nyina obede no. Ni awie. Tamale. The commission tamale in July. They started operation in October. They commission way in May. They start operation in June. Now for in the meantime, no runway no muguswa omoye. In June near Bubu Danibi, no more twice. That's September. We are. Do for MSB Bayano, which shall be boss. It's a British plane no car, only President Tienu, Madame Tibuchi. And here we are. Now, Faye, I do pray now 737-800 British for Phoebe. Music Kumasia, Mantamu and Ofoko, Taki Chef Abba. And we have over concrete, a could Namu, Muntie, Omomoano, our Mufria Con. So could take it no one cry. Not Turkish L do the same can no bar. That's a Nipa Munipe Uma, Omoko Omomabu. Make I do pray by making traffic now, a walk room. ebekwa president why na famu di o infrastructure na esi edisi o melu prefer bo chire ba ebekọ no kaye de ya ka ne ye o mantam ha no so no de betu kwa ye nto ticket no ha na nkofo no mu se o ba brain no e ba kuma se nkwa ya 200 eno no mu ni option no ma ba no wo tu na e free akọ nti mesra mu o ma banya ye ne de otumfo ese won so na wo de mesra wo na so bo de ru ye nkofo no ye tu o mufo no mo twa ticket no ha that's the brain infra bo chire ba etuma besi ya na akọ am se ma da president as we acquire of fast tama covered no call yesika sam ye basa kakra na maka ni na wie no maka president ye maka otumfo de maka abnada pa maka kufiada na menzo e sabe ndo se mpo me ho basa na me gwa menzo acquire ni na fast a ye na ya gwa o ma fanya friend na fo ba me so go wa ya gwa ni awie me da mase ya mi sham na mmomade na si wono ye nyina ye moa na so mfa so me da mate bebre.
The Honorable Minister of Transport, Honorable Kweku Sema. Now, Honorable, me call Chief Imam Tawa na ka passenger for once no. Chief Imam said the next time I'm go make no. I'm fly every hand. Passenger there when the program grab for nyina. I'm fly every Prempeh the first. And the Chief Imam on ground me there no. Omo nyina grab for nyina fly free. We grab me to balance me no nyina akọ. Now, Your Excellencies, I would like to say a big thank you to the management of Contractor who are here working day and night, the CEO of Contractor Construction Limited, UK Fabio Camara, and then the Director Contractor of Construction Limited, Marcel Rapuno, and of course the Corporate Finance Director, Contractor Renato Gerardio Dizavedo, and then the Institutions Relations Manager, Ednam Ajay Sika. I'd like to say thank you to the Project Director, George Traverse, and the Community Liaison Officer, Mr. Emmanuel Danso, and the Consultant, Emmanuel Osei and Marie Boatin. We thank you for working day and night right here. Shall we enjoy some music from the police band before His Excellency the President of the Republic speaks to us? There's one and a D. Who will make it a comment? Yeah. Excellency Nana Addankwa Akufo-Addo, President of the Republic of Ghana, Your Royal Majesty Otumfuo Osei-Tutu II, Excellency the Prime Minister of Trinidad and Tobago and Consort, Honorable Ministers of State, Honorable Members of Parliament, Nananum, MMDCEs, Boards of Airport Company and Civil Aviation Authority, distinguished guests, friends of the media, ladies and gentlemen, I came to this ceremony as a spectator. And when I came,
I saw that on page 6 there have been the list of those on the manifest to board the plane the first time out of Prempeh the first airport. And the list did not include just Ribo. The list rather included my Lord and Master Wontumi Osetutu. But when the plane was taxiing, the Minister for Transport came over and handed over to me a boarding pass. And he said Wontumi has mandated and directed and commanded that we board the plane on his behalf. And even though I protested that I didn't bring my luggage, he said Wontumi said that if you have only a cloth on, go on board. So I see myself here boarding the plane without any luggage to support my departure. However, that notwithstanding, let us look at this ceremony within a historical context. This year marks 3 seminal events in Ashanti history. But then, 100 years later, the British have given us money to construct this airport. How history can turn and how circumstances can move for the betterment of people. If you had been so adamant that because of what happened in 1874, we wouldn't take their 150 years, sorry, we wouldn't take their largesse, we wouldn't have had this edifice. Madam High Commissioner, we thank you very much for giving us the benefit. But don't bring back Segranti. We don't want to remember it. Again, it is seminal in the sense that the airport is being named after King Prempeh the First. And those of you with a little bit of knowledge about history will recall that on 24th November, it will be exactly 100 years when King Prempeh was repatriated from the Seychelles back to Kumasi. So the naming of this airport after King Prempeh the First goes to signify or gives a lasting memento of the 100th years anniversary of return of Wontumi Prempeh the First. So we are grateful for you for naming the airport as a mark of remembering a very sour portion of our history, when for 28 years Ashanti was left without a monarch. That the resilience and tenacity of the people supported us and endured us over those period of time. Now the third aspect of it is that this is being gifted to Ashanti, and the person who doing the donor is the President of the Republic, who has had sleepless nights over this. Any time that I met with him, he will say, "Oh, okay, because here, because you will know that it will be the first question." If that was coming from me, he was getting more blows from my boss. Find an excuse not to come to Kumasi. It meant that he didn't have all the answers to answer for the fact that there was some delay. But the delays did come unavoidable as they were because of COVID and other attenuating issues. But it's the tenacity of the president that has sustained him and that has made sure that despite all the odds, he would get this airport delivered. And here we are today, having it being delivered. Mr. President, we thank you very much. We hope that the other appendages that will go to make it fully operational will come in due time, so that it will not be, as we used to say in our time, as no way. They have passed, but you can't get access to the school, so that we can have full use of it. And when the Minister of Transport was talking, he said that, oh, if you do not have full passengers, then the plane will not land in Kumasi. I would like to assure you, Mr. Minister, that the planes will rather not land in Accra, because they come to Kumasi fully laden. And when they go to Accra, there will be no passengers for them. Our people are travelers, and we are going to patronize the airport to a point that we may even want to expand the terminal and do extra work on the runway. And we assure you that you will get the full complement of passengers. And if you are bringing bigger aircraft, do bring them. Even the Muslims who go from here, from Ghana to Mecca, a greater portion of them come from within the Ashanti region. We would, Otumfuo would like that this airport has been opened, or has been opened with wonderful facilities. It takes the human effort to maintain and keep it clean and tidy. Let us not treat it as, with all respect, a garbage pit where you drop something without recourse to personal hygiene. Let the cleanliness that we are seeing today be with the facility from today, tomorrow, until time shall be no more. Because that way, then we would be showing greater gratitude for the fact that that which we are given, we respect it, and then we also adore and honor it. It's going to make the operation of the airport going to make the cost of traveling very, very cheap for us, because sometimes you go to Accra or you land in Accra and the transport, the onward journey to Kumasi, is there because of bad weather there are no flights. And you have to go and find yourself a hotel and other certain. Mr. Prime Minister of Trinidad and Tobago, this is your second time of coming to Ghana. I hope that the third time, oh I see, when you come the fourth time, you will land in Kumasi. Straight from Trinidad and Tobago to Kumasi when you come. Just as I said about 3.5 weeks ago, he also gifted something, a wonderful Jubilee Hall to Asantemai. So hand go, hand come. Otumfuo, give us more gifts and then you also receive more gifts back. His Excellency President, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, with these notes, I say thank you once more time for your excellency, to your excellency, and I hope that at the end of the day, the cameramen and the crew will go and take a critical look at it and dissect and let everybody see that this is unique and that it does not, Kotoka does not measure at all to what you will find in this edifice. Thank you very much, Mr. President, and thank everybody.
The Chairman of the Council of State, the Mahine of Jobin Traditional Area, Nana Otu Srebo. This is wonderful. Akufo-Addo.
Eminent clergy, Prime Minister Dr. Rowley, Mrs. Rowley, Otumfuo Asantehene, Chairperson of the Council of State, Ashanti Regional Minister, Minister for Transport, Ministers and Deputy Ministers of State, Members of Parliament, the Metropolitan Chief Executive for Kumasi Metropolitan Assembly, and other municipal and district chief executives, chairpersons and members of the board, the managing director, management and staff of the Ghana Airports Company Limited, Director General, Management and staff of the Ghana Civil Aviation Authority, High Commissioner of the United Kingdom to the Republic of Ghana, and members of the Diplomatic Corps, representative of the United Kingdom Export Financing Company, directors of Contractor UK, Project Consultants ADK Consortium, residents of Kumasi, fellow Ghanaians, ladies and gentlemen. It's always good to come to Kumasi, the vibrant capital of the Ashanti region. Today marks a significant milestone in the development of our nation as we gather here to commission the newly remodeled Kumasi International Airport, which I have proudly named Prempeh the First International Airport, Kumasi. This ceremony is further testament to the commitment of the Akufo-Addo government to enhancing our infrastructure to meet the growing demands of our people and to positioning Ghana as a symbol of progress and prosperity on the African continent. The commissioning of this airport is taking place on the occasion of the 25th anniversary celebration of the installment of Wontumi Setutu II as a Asante. This conversion of events is not a coincidence. It is a fitting tribute to the rich cultural heritage and historic legacy of the Ashanti Kingdom. As we celebrate the progress and modernization of our infrastructure, we also pay homage to the traditional leadership that has been instrumental in shaping the identity and character of our nation. The naming of this airport in honor of Wontumi Prempeh I and the commissioning coinciding with this auspicious anniversary milestone underscore the deep respect and reverence my government holds for our traditional institutions. The transformation of Kumasi Airport into Prempeh I International Airport Kumasi represents more than just bricks and mortar. It embodies the spirit of innovation, excellence, and collaboration that defines the Ghanaian people. Through meticulous planning, hard work, and dedication, we've turned the vision into reality, and today we reap the fruits of our labor. The decision I made to name Kumasi International Airport after the 14th Asante was not a difficult one to make. All followers and lovers of history will agree with me that Wontumi Prempeh I played a pivotal role in the consolidation of the Ashanti Kingdom during his reign in the late 19th and early 20th centuries. During his reign, he faced significant challenges, including colonial encroachment and internal strife. But his leadership and vision were instrumental in shaping the destiny of the Ashanti people. One of Wontumi Prempeh's most notable achievements was his efforts to modernize and centralize the administration of the Ashanti Kingdom. He introduced reforms to the traditional governing structures, establishing a more centralized system of authority that strengthened the power of the Asante and his Council of Chiefs. This helped to streamline governance and enhance the kingdom's ability to respond to external threats and internal challenges. Under his leadership, the kingdom experienced periods of territorial expansion, bringing more communities and territories under Ashanti rule and influence. Overall, Wontumi Prempeh's the first leadership during a tumultuous period in Ashanti history helped to reinforce the foundations of the resilience and endurance of the Ashanti Kingdom. It also marked a period of Ashanti resistance, led by him and that most redoubtable of all women, the celebrated Ejusihima Yasantua, to British colonial annexation of Ashanti. Rising tensions between the Ashantis and the British culminated in the Sangranti War, which was won by the British and led to Wontumi Prempeh's arrest and subsequent exile. Before his forced exile to Sierra Leone, and then ultimately to the Seychelles, Wontumi Prempeh's last place of abode in Kumasi was on premises on which this very airport is built. Indeed, my charge to the Ghana Airport Company Limited is to ensure that the premises are preserved as a historic site. Prempeh I is revered as a symbol of Ashanti pride, independence, and sovereignty. And today, through this ceremony, we are paying tribute to his legacy. Prime Minister Wontumi, Nananom, the Ashanti Regional Minister, Minister for Transport, ladies and gentlemen, barely a year ago, the Vice President, Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia, the NPP's excellent presidential candidate, was in Tamale to inaugurate the Tamale International Airport, subsequently named the Yakubu Tali International Airport, Tamale, making a new era of connectivity, growth and progress in the northern part of the country. That event demonstrated our determination to creating a gateway that will act as a catalyst for economic development, strengthen international relationships, and serve as a beacon of hope and prosperity. This occasion is for a similar purpose, to commission a project that is not only critical for government, but also very dear to the people of the Ashanti region. You may recall that I was here at this same venue nearly 6 years ago in June 2018 to cut saw for the commencement of work. On that day, I stated clearly that this project will not only meet the needs of the people of the Ashanti region, but also be a symbol of development and progress. Although the onset of COVID-19 dealt a major blow to the project's delivery timelines, my government was resolute in seeing to its completion. Ladies and gentlemen, Kumasi Airport has been in existence since 1943. In 1959, the airport implemented key developments in the areas of runway and taxiway construction, navigational equipment, and deployment of necessary human resources to enhance operations. The construction of a new terminal in 1993 marked the beginning of Kumasi Airport's modernization progress. In 2014, in Phase 1, the runway was rehabilitated with aeronautical ground lighting systems, paving the way for domestic airlines to commence night operations. The current project, which is in 2 phases, that is phases 2 and 3, commenced in 2018 with the scope of works being 1. Construction of a new terminal building. 2. Construction of access roads with a car park. 3. Provision and installation of a perimeter security fence wall, a substation, and bulk utilities. 4. Extension of the existing runway pavement to meet international requirements. 5. Construction of a new taxi link and 2 new apron parking stands. 6. Deployment of additional aeronautical ground lighting systems. And 7. Construction of a fire station. As part of the redevelopment, modern air traffic control tower and radar systems have also been installed by the Ghana Civil Aviation Authority. These state-of-the-art facilities represent significant investments, marking a new era of enhanced safety in aviation operations. The airport will now serve as an important gateway, forging stronger economic ties, supporting international trade and tourism, and promoting cultural exchanges. I'm told that this project created a significant number of jobs during the construction process and will also create additional employment opportunities as it becomes operational. I therefore urge all of you, particularly inhabitants of Kumasi, to take advantage of the opportunities that this airport presents to grow and develop. Ladies and gentlemen, the policy of the Akufo-Addo government is to help grow our nation's aviation sector and give it the needed boost in recognition among its competitors in the West African region and beyond. It is within this framework that over the last few years, the aviation sector has witnessed significant development in infrastructure and service expansion, coupled with the implementation of the Open Skies policy. Ghana has experienced considerable overall growth in air passenger traffic on both domestic and international routes. At the end of 2023, international passenger traffic comprised 2,914,661 persons, compared to the 2019 throughput of 2,328,758 persons, representing a 25% increase. Domestic passenger traffic on its part increased from 690,314 persons in 2019 to 775,662 persons at the end of 2023, representing a 12.4% increase. I thank Wontumi Setutu II and Nananom for keeping faith with my government and for their steadfast support for this project. I thank also the people of Kumasi and the Ashanti region for their patience and support throughout the construction process. And exceptionally, I thank the dynamic, no-nonsense Minister for Transport, Kwaku Furi Esiama, for his determination to see to the creation of this airport. Let us all work together to create a dynamic aviation industry. With the commissioning of Prempeh, the first international airport, Kumasi, we embark on a new chapter in our nation's journey towards progress and prosperity. Let us work hand in hand to build a future that is bright, prosperous, and full of promise for generations to come. Prime Minister Rowley and Mrs. Rowley, your presence here has honored this occasion and brought a special sheen to our proceedings. You are leading us all in the construction of the bridge we're determined to build across the Atlantic to bring the African peoples on both sides of the ocean together for our mutual progress, prosperity, and unity. Thank you very much for coming. Accordingly, I have the great honor and pleasure to invite Wontumi Setutu II, Asantehene, and all the dignitaries, including Prime Minister Rowley and his wife, all the dignitaries on the days, including Prime Minister Rowley and his wife, to join me to commission formally Prempeh, the first international airport, Kumasi, and Asantemai, and may God bless us all in our homeland, Ghana. Thank you for your attention. And 419. 10 years of the moment in the West.
Thank you.
Mami akwa baba Santema so timpacho adwuma udin.
Mpacho ye frame Wasila PNC Women's Organizer for Ashanti region. Ye frame Wasila Shaibu.
Wasila Shaibu. Mama yanhwe hade sesi akumase yaba benya international airport. Edi ade ahokeka no etese.
Enne de e buru madwene menti aseso. If you say na ye ma invitation by mensusu no sa. Many a diablo so I come ayefe pa ayefe.
Ayefe mama yanhwe hade ususu say Ghana president Nana Dankwa MPP amanyakuo no na aba beye we edi ade na sesi a wo ka che Nana ene MPP amanyakuo no.
Ade ne de mentimi nka bi mba na fisa me so me ye politician. Kameka ma me party PNC. Be ma beye bi wa beye ni nyina. Kameka ne sa nko wonsi na me so membra na membe to aso. Ye de wa ye ade pa, wa ye ade pa. Samira ba wo me so ye ba. Ye former PNC national chairman ba no Samira ba wo me a. E na nunu e be ma Abu Ramadan no ye former youth organizer PNC. Ye de o ma ye ade pa. Be ma beye bi wa beye ni nyina.
Sisi akotoko hene otumfo se tutu asantema awurade ade na wo sia kire kotoko hene.
Enkwa ahoto yare ebur pastor Nyankopon emane mpare nana waye bi pa nana pia nana waye pa nana yare ebur paracetamol empare nana amen eni boni bia ebehwe nana Nyankopon emane mpare no amen nana waye bi pa nana waye ade nana misran kwatenten ene ahoto ena manana amen nana Allah kara maka lafiya ya baka yawancin rai mai lafiya nana barka kuma da happy belated birthday nana yayi kokari nana yayi kokari pa
nana yayi kokari nana waya ade aya Santemaso TV Mrs. Wasira and our tenant candidate so the war Santemaso TV yenya ye papa ba akoso so e wa ha ye papa ntwetwe kokko dadie ma kwa baba Santemaso TV anwe ho ne nne
Ayme Oscar Tewia na onene kasai
Oscar Tewia yenhwa ade na kumase ansa na airport nyama me international no na ye obi wo hodada ene sesi ensusu ye be na sesi ababeda we ne kanedie ni
me pacho bebre ensusu mebre wom ensusu mebre wom kane no e wo ho ni yetimi befo play ni yade ko but na akonsidie mebre ewom but se ye Nyankopon boa ma ye international ne de minum se ye de a abraba ko an ye boy ye boku yenim enti nyame adom aye international de sa akonsidie mebre ne ye hu no nsusu se ema ne sa bi
Isu say man 7 that year hade MPP amanyakuo His Excellency Nana Dankwa akofado Ghana mampani e de na wo ka kire nsan se enam ne so e na we nyina ye ni hu de ade na wo se yewura
me pasho bebre asida no ba na akofado na ansa na mama nyana akofado ro ene mo bi so ansa na bibia de
ayeye
enti me de asida ba ma aya road minister no ofori asiama no
ofori asiama
nyamishira no wa ya ade nya ni panya na ojodwuma ma no a otumi ye ne se de se dia to so mienu so aye otumfo nyame kase se tu ababio yes ana medin ka kan sa no asase no bibia nyina efiri ho no enu nti se wotie ya omampanin kase mu kura no wonum nyina na ka bo mu ye baako obesu kire no wono so mai kwai enti na otumfo yantimi nyinu mfirim wo ya ade ansa na adodankwa akufo ado man penifo mebre president mebre abedi ade ko but yahu we say as airport ya boss ya no say 1940 ana resi ho history no che say na ajeman Prempeh odin kai ya ide atunu wono so ene ye nya old airport no so anu ti no the air can say na kudodankwa akufo do wo ya ade tell me kan nya nipa nyina nya president ni nyina kwame nkoma be ye bi buzia mu nyina be ye bi liba mu nyina be ye bi Lawrence be ye bi do mama oni president Atames Nyankopon fa ne kranse o mu nyina be ye o mu de bana na kofo do e du twam se se ma sante mate de efi se ha wona be bia ne tukwan ne yehu no ene yehu no biewu hwe unim bibi se wo tukwan na se wo kokodu ba bi se apa na wo fire ko kran ya yesa kwaji hotel na wo kodem ansa kodem na bia na flight mai Wontumi for luggage nkwankwatra airport osa no are stranded asa kwaji hotel anu so ayeka apart from no nso no on say brame brebe wom adidie mu ni bibia but o de otu fie ebra ni duro we bibia wi a o betwa ticket ucha ticket wi si apa bra ni duro a o relax time no beso a wa convey taxi and also private car what you aba obedu si apa flight no ho no buku na there na go straight akonsidia bia nim se de wokọ Accra no a obre no enti we dem susu se sa airport we say no aboa santeman na nya asante nko a on say Ghana no Asante region no center of the Ghana omo north e international airport no bi o north there but still dan no has any greater hair kese enu ti yesi anu omo awo sunyane ebi wo ho there but Hana international omo nyina baba international munya international sunyam munya international bahaya international omo nyina baba apart from no Hassan Sakwa say has a center no of the Ghana no ntino amanu nyina dodo no nyina obi ababa fa ha say ade akọ eti aboa e Boston man economy no so no etimi redu kosoro they say hotels why you see say bonse hotels me baba elia ha na abusu economy no $10 ombanya adwuma ya o mse no omo ya adwuma de be say ade ababroso sabi power for omo akali you know galagins almost about also because a kakre bia ene ya biom na international no power for bedo so mebrebe almost banya omodwuma pia water for so banya omodwuma adwuma bia wo ya de boy nipa ho ba bia no obi abenya bi abeye kese anything misese na na dodan kwakufo ado wa ya de kese ama santeman wa ya de kese ama santeman abibia santeman yesu ya kwan ni afane sai akofo ado boa ya sante o musa ya to ba ha ne yana kase ba we na ana ya hu ni die menum sai akoda koto akura na adwene batesa oboto aba no na ado dankwa akofo ado nipa ya dia o sai yie tena de ewo ho no eti mi so bebre sai de obusa me sai na akofo ado na tesere ana ado dankwa akofo ado show boy ado gaga wa ya de kase ama asante man ede na ase
yewra da wase ade baako ebi ni mo tetifie toto ayampia na ai we ebe yese kura no ne yese ba befru wie mihye ne asa akwa gina nkran yansa ne akofro sankofo e wontumi ama nyina okeka sa nyina de ade na wo de masanko
me pacho bebe de ameka kire wo munya ne se hwe onse recently ya enchere kura Egypt for bobo ball wa ha omo bobo wo mu ne we say Dreams FC omo bobo na say on say say omo ti sa say international no ya pilot no ntino omo to free Egypt no Egypt air no straight and omo ya dey omo de ba ha omo go see Accra o direct asa say higher international no omo pilot no ntino omo ti ye no Egypt air o tu ye no ya dey o ba ha enti sa communal sake no akwa aboa so ati ase enti obi a wono all kanu aya de amaye nem says obi o we fefefe no onpe mpanifo bu ba say akoko be searching anya kroma fe so ati ase na mom wo ane minu mienu a ye di ehun adanse ye wo ha Prempeh no ane ye behunu say ampa na ado ga nkwa akofo ado wa ye bi na obi a so ne na ne ba basi ase ye pe no obeduru ase apa na dwene so be dey ebetesa sanity ane nipa so de wo ya de na so wa anya obi a obrekiti zazuwa na ga say nipa ade no kwa ye no enya fe asa ade no kwa na ansoni enti criticism ne de ebeba but u ba so si apa ye som ye ana na nadu ko akofo do kan ye no o kan no wote ase wo kan wo say amanfo say ontimi ye but esi ano wo o kan say ontimi ye nu ye no ye say o mu nyina we dey wa ma mu nyina ma hunu say wotimi aye ye say dey na obeka biu nti sanity enti ubisa me na sanity
aha Asante so TV yeda so wa edo Asante ntem wiem hyengyina bia Europe so one Ghana mampen His Excellency na ado na nkwa akofo be pa ahotuma no koso wa hwe dwuma die Yenya chairman Asante regional chairman Wontumi chairman yemo akwa baba Asante so TV wadaro ma yenhwa de kane airport ne airport no sesi ansunsu ye be na babedam sesi
yo we de maminin kan na mase na menche wo bibia na de edi kan no de meka sensusu ye na eda kane airport ene na airport no eye nsusu ya eda MPP ni NDC ntem a kire se ekwan no so na se ware eye nsusu ya eda na Kufuado ntem ene Mahama ntem chesa wo hwe nsusu ya eda ba omia ne Mahama ntem a emu waye enti ekire pa enkane airport no obi anim se na ete se baabi a no ho aduane na ye kitchen airport ba sesi ayi de ye wo international airport indeed ebetimi de atu akọ na country bia no a wo tu international airport bia no eboa ma country no koso enti no ade ana na dodan kwakufu ado waye de ahye asanteman animonyam waye de ahye asanteman yewura yehene otumfo se tuwa bebio asante kotoko hene animonyam no nimfie a etoso aduonu enum no waye ade papa ana eye ne wofa Prempeh the first and so aya nimfie a etoso waha enum sa mfie no 1900 to 1901 ana nana himan adwoso hima ya santoa no onie ya nana ya santoa
ba kukudofo
onie sabra no say sabra no ana o say say ya de hene ko sahye dia ane obeku ahinkon ana ode ko agi asanteman enti enne de na dodan kwakufu ado aye ahya asanteman ni monyam enti aboa ama asanteman hunu se MPP na ba omoye niema ma ye hye aya asanteman ni monyam enti kwa bia so no Ashanti region we are going to use our vote to thank MPP and Nana Dodan Kwakufuado as we are always doing. So we are going to do it again. So breaking the 8 is more stronger. It's more stronger. It is a movement. It is a possible. It is possible. And Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia will win. We thank you. We
thank you. We are Ashanti Regional Chairman Wontumi and our tenant Kano. Hi Asante Mansu TV Yakramu.
Asante Mansu TV. Yes, so Mosompa.